For this episode of Self Starters, we are here in Madison Square Park. I have a stack of $2 bills, and we're going to go ask true New Yorkers that age-old question, that golden question, that what we want to know. One word on how to make it in New York. Let's go do it. You're here on the Self Starters show, and this is actually the podcast. And you were the first interviewer for the episode that is New Yorkers. What's your name?
Awesome. I'm Maggie.
Maggie, tell us about what you're doing here, Maggie.
Yeah, so it's National Scavenger Hunt Day, and I work on marketing for a new brand called Jukebox. We have body soaps and deodorant, and we're walking around New York City in a shower.
That's amazing. Maggie, give me one word of advice for anyone trying to make it in New York City.
Oh, you got to be creative, for sure.
Maggie.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
$2 bill. Awesome.
Lizzie, I'm Steve.
Steve, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. And what do you do, Lizzie?
I work in nonprofit consulting.
Give me one word of advice for anyone trying to make it in New York.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. People, like everyone out there, has a wealth of knowledge, and I think if you have a question, probably someone else has it as well, and I think that's definitely the key to finding out things and finding your next step.
Amazing. Thank you for coming on the show.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
There's your $2 bill. Tell me, what do you do in New York?
I try to spread love and positivity.
I love that. So spreading love and positivity.
Yeah.
Give me one word of advice for anyone trying to make it in New York.
Oh, make it in New York. You gotta be a little bit of a chatterbox and talk to people, communicate, network, because just standing as a wallflower, you're not gonna get anywhere. So just be happy and smile and be friendly,
Can we see your smile? Smile.
There
we go. Awesome. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so you're a New Yorker, right?
10 years.
10 years. More than 10 years you're in New York. Teresa, give me one word of advice for anyone trying to make it in New York.
One word. Persistence.
Persistence. Awesome. Thanks for coming on the show,
Thank you.
Teresa.
Thank you.
Have a fantastic
You
rest
too.
of your week.
Hi, Whitney.
And tell me, Whitney, where are you from?
Oh, New York?
You're a New Yorker through and through. That's important for this episode. And what do you do in New York?
I work for the city.
You work for the city. What do you do for the city?
Real estate.
You do real estate for the city, real estate exemptions. Okay, so as a lifelong New Yorker, give me one word of advice for anyone trying to make it in New York.
Oh, as long as they try hard and they research and don't give up, there's always all these resources out there that you can find and still help yourself. There's a lot of resources online, and there's a lot of organizations. There's a lot of nonprofits that can help people that if they look for it, they could find the help.
It's amazing. That's fantastic information for probably anybody. Awesome. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. I haven't seen a $2 since I was a kid.
There you go. Now you remember where you got it from.
I used to collect these.
Oh.
I had a stack of them, but I'm not sure my dad. I hid it in one of my jackets. I think my dad gave the jacket away.
Oh. Now you can start a new stack.
Yeah, it's nice. Thank you.
You got it. Have a good day. How's it going? I'm Steve.
Hi, I'm Fred.
Where are you from, Fred?
Well, I've been living in New York since '88, so...
So you're a New Yorker.
Yeah, but originally from Maine.
So what do you do in New York?
I'm retired.
It's a great city to be retired in, eh?
Yes.
So tell me, what is one word of advice, and you probably could give the best, what is one word of advice for anyone trying to make it in New York City?
Patience. Patience. You need to be patient with people around you when you go into the stores. Everything, like when you go into the bank, standing in line. You just have to be patient and just deal with the situation.
A New Yorker through and through.
Yeah.
Fred, would you rather $2 or a TMB hat?
What's TMB?
The Millennial Broker.
What's that?
It's me.
Oh,
That's
I'll
us.
take $2.
All right.
Thank you.
You got it.
Those real $2 bills?
I didn't know they made fake ones.
Make fake everything.
Touche. Be a waste of time to make fake $2 bills though, right? Think about it. You're losing out on $98 every time you make a fake $2 bill.
How so?
Because you can make a fake $100 bill at the same time.
That's fair.
Fair to say? I'm
Like,
Steve.
Jake, what are we starting?
You tell me. What are you starting? What do you do?
In between. I just graduated.
Mazel.
Thank you.
Where'd you graduate from?
UT Austin.
Very cool.
Texas.
Hook 'em.
Yeah. Hook 'em horns.
Hook 'em horns.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do in life? That brought you to New York.
I grew up in Westchester.
Okay, whereabouts?
Pound Ridge.
Okay.
You know Pound Ridge?
It's very spread out in Pound Ridge.
Yeah. Just here visiting my brother.
Very cool.
Spending some time in the city.
You don't have as much New York life experience, but I'm going to ask you anyway.
Go for it.
Give me one word of advice for anyone trying to make it in New York City.
Trying to make it? I think you just got to do your own thing. Find your little niche. Carve it out. Yeah. Try not to be a follower.
That's what's up. Now, would you rather a $2 bill or a TMB hat?
I have a lot of hats. I'm going to go with the $2.
Boom.
Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Brother, thanks for your time.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Steve, and you are?
Teresa.
Teresa. Where are you from?
I'm from New York.
Okay, so New Yorker through and
Yes.
through. What do you do in New York?
I do accounting.
You do accounting. Teresa, give me one word of advice for anyone trying to make it in New York.
Try to grasp up any opportunities you get and say yes to them.
Be a yes person.
Yes.
Teresa, thank you so much for your
No
time.
problem. Thank you.
You got it. Have a good rest of your
You too.
Wednesday.
Hi.
Awesome. I'm Steve, by the way.
Steve Pearl.
Pearl, pleasure to meet you, Pearl. Are you from New York?
I would say that at this point.
Okay, so you're a New Yorker.
Yeah.
And what do you do in New York?
I'm a makeup artist.
You're a makeup artist. I guess New York's where you want to be for that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Pearl, let me ask you, what is one word of advice for anyone trying to make it in New York?
Write down your goals, focus on what your goals are, and don't get distracted. Mind your business.
Mind your business.
That's it.
I love it.
That's it.
Pearl, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You got it.
All
Have a
right,
blessed
take
rest of your
care.
day.
Nice to meet you, Steve.
Sit.
Sit, girl.
Awesome. Well, I'm Steve.
Roberto.
Roberto, pleasure to meet you. How long you been in New York?
Since 1999.
Oh, so you're like fresh, not fresh. You're through and through a fresh New Yorker. And I don't mean that as in new, as in like you are like baked.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from?
Mexico City.
Oh, another beautiful city.
Yeah.
Got it. Great cuisine.
I agree.
So what do you do in New York?
I'm a dog walker, I'm a photographer, and I'm an actor.
Jack of all trades. Give me one word of advice for anyone trying to make it in New York.
Oh my God. But right now it changed so much that I'm not even making it anymore. But I just think fighter or hopeful, because New York changed since the pandemic, you know? It's very different now. I found it so, you cannot lose the charm in a way. I still love it, but it's not the same.
Are you going to stay?
I'm not sure.
I hope you stay.
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you. And thank you.
Wow, this is a really cool bill. It's a $2 bill.
It's a $2.
good luck.
It's very
I'm not
good
gonna
luck.
spend this one. This one is for
Just
good
remember,
luck.
you got it from the Millennial Broker.
Sup?
See, we just had a promposal live, not live, but we had a promposal right on the Self-Starter Show. And that's why I'm down on my knee to go with the promposal theme. Are you both New Yorkers?
Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
I live on the Upper West Side.
Upper West?
I live in the Bronx.
You live in the Bronx? Uptown, baby. Uptown, baby. Now that you said yes.
Yeah.
They're going to prom together, everybody. Give me one word of advice on how to make it in New York.
Be confident. Be confident and efficient.
That's how she said yes, fellas. Yeah. And now give me one word of advice on how to make it in New York.
Be friendly, because most people aren't.
There we go. And that's what we do here on the Self-Starter Show. We're confident and we're
Friendly.
let's go. Awesome. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You got it.
Thank you, sir. Oh, $2 bill.
There we
sick.
go.
Wes Anderson themed.
Yeah.
Boom.
He's my favorite director.
I love it. Nikki, where are you from, Nikki?
I'm from Los Angeles.
From Los Angeles. How long have you been in New York?
5 years.
5 years. All right. So you're like 2 years away from being like a New Yorker.
I think I'm like 5 years away from being a true New Yorker. I think you have to hit 10 years.
As a New Yorker,
Yeah.
as a friendly New Yorker, I try and give people the benefit of the doubt. And I say once you hit that 7-year mark,
Yeah.
it's like we'll give you cred, but
Okay.
10 is like you could tell people you're a New Yorker.
Yeah.
Give me one word of advice
Mhm.
for anyone trying to make it in New York City.
I think to like obviously everybody's here to like make a name for themselves, but it's also important to take care of yourself at the same time. So it would be just like while you're working, also to not lose sight of who you are and
Stay true to oneself.
yes.
Nikki, would you rather $2 or a TMB hat?
How about both?
Oh, there you go. And the hat pretty
Yeah.
much matches today's fit.
Oh, yep.
Is cursing allowed?
Fuck yeah.
Jacob.
Jacob, I'm Steve. Where are you from,
Steve.
Jacob?
So I grew up in Westchester,
Okay, whereabouts in Westchester?
Scarsdale, New York.
Okay, Scarsdale or New Rochelle school system?
Scarsdale.
Okay. You're like, how did he know to ask that question? What do you do now in New York?
Yeah, so I work at PitchBook Data.
Tell me more.
I sell private market financial data.
You sell private, is that legal?
It is legal.
Give me one word of advice for anybody trying to make it in New York.
To be honest, I don't know if I'm in the place right now to be giving people advice, but I'll give advice that I would be telling myself or to a loved one, right? And I think it really comes down to identifying your purpose, whatever that may be, and just going after it with everything you got. So, you know, in such a huge city, so much noise, so much opportunity, I think it's very, very crucial to find that one thing that makes you tick, that gets you excited, and just go at it with everything you have. You know, I heard an interesting notion the other day that lazy people don't really exist. And I grew up as someone who had a proclivity for procrastination. But what I realized was I was never procrastinating the things that I was excited for, right? So I think that's the most important thing is if you can find something that excites you, it's not gonna feel like work. It's not gonna feel like a chore, right? So finding that one thing, giving it all you can, dedicating yourself to it, studying people in that industry, in that profession that are the most successful, and I think that's it.
And study that and figure out how to monetize it.
And figure out how to monetize. I mean, there's so many things to monetize, right? It's like there's endless opportunity. Pick one, do it. Macro, picture, micro focus.
That's what's up. Yeah,
Gary Vee
Jacob.
said that. My man.
Thank
Appreciate you, Steve.
And would you rather a $2 bill or a TMB
Oh,
hat?
dude, look at that hat. Let's take the merch.
Let's go, baby.
Come on now.
All right, my dude.
Okay. Appreciate it, brother.